welcome you all. Thank you for coming. I know there are a lot of other events going on tonight that you could be at, and some of you have probably already been to one and have come down to this for sort of a double header. I'm so grateful to you all, and I am always astonished and honored when people come out to hear my songs, and I think John feels similarly about his poetry. But
no, I think they ought to be here. No, I'm joking.
I'm pretty sure, don't interrupt me again, that most people are here tonight to hear Kristen Carmichael Bauer. Because so many people have said to me, oh, I can't wait to hear Kristen again. She is certainly no stranger to the Main Street Art stage or to Saxton's River. But about a year ago, the charming matchmaker Eloise Chevrier introduced us, and so John and I have had a lovely year getting to know this really special, wonderful person and to hear her artistry. So we feel very, very lucky. If you haven't ever heard Kristen sing, you're in for a marvelous experience. And if you have heard her, but it's been a while, I know you're going to fall in love with her all over again. So John's going to start us off tonight.
Thank you, Carol, and thank all of you so much for coming. As Carol said, there are a lot of things going on, and we appreciate very much your coming out to hear us. Poets, as you know, love to write about spring and fall and all that kind of stuff. And of course, the reason is because the seasons are so basic to our lives. And so I have written seasonal poems when I lived down in Louisiana, when we really only had one season, which was called Harp. And then we moved up here, as we wanted to do for many years. And we're a sucker for buying these Vermont books, these beautiful Vermont. And one of our favorite books is called The 12 Seasons of Vermont. That's nice. We have a season here every month. And we particularly love winter, which we never have down there, really. This year we didn't quite have enough, but this is the point.
Yes.
Pardon?
Yes, we did.
I was glad I didn't have to shovel as much as I did last year. So that there's some truth to that. This is a poem called Expulsions and Entrances, and it's about winter and it's about spring. And if you remember in Greek and Roman mythology, Persephone had to go into Hades, and it'd be okay, she could come out if she didn't eat anything while she was there, but she ate a few pomegranate seeds. And so Pluto was going to keep her there forever. But her mother, Ceres or Demeter, whether you got Roman or Greek, said she would blast the world and make it winter forever if he didn't let her come back out. So she returns in the spring. And that's what this poem is about. First part, the expulsions. It's about winter, the beauty of winter. Second part is about spring. Expulsions and Entrances. 1. The trees exclaim the cold, and while rising from their surprise, inhale winter's white scent, brittle odors of slowdown, of freezing, the season's hard stoppage and fall's relent. To find oneself within so still a scene, where gray rebukes a full summer's memory, turns testament to the other dream, one that from brute June's presumptions is free. The forced quietude of men in ponds gone green in the quilted contours of heat, the bubbling tedium of summer's sounds make us long for their retreat. For sunfall, the soft sweep of winds on slim branches that snow has seized, a morning's glassy light, our eyes' fresh lens for frozen apples glittering on the trees. 2. Below ground now she waits, once having made a human mistake. She awaits the melting, the thaw, for earth's slow turn toward the burgeoning, her mother's embrace. Being below has not harmed her beauty, left no smudge of the forge, or drained her power to spark the kernel. When she begins the stairs' ascent, grains rise and sway. The laurel leafs its bays, figs fatten as their honeys rise to crystallize against their skin, and light and temperature harmonize in melic modes. As she progresses, the dumb world turns fluid. As she turns her head toward us, her chitin is rustled by zephyrs, and we again grow sure of her sweet certainties.